Hello and welcome to the weather for the week ahead from the Met Office. The first full week of July offers, well, more of the same. It's just like we ended June, really. Perhaps not quite as hot as last week, but still temperatures will be well above average. And it is looking largely dry. If you're desperate for some rain for the garden, well, you may catch one of the isolated showers, but there won't be many of those around. High pressure continues to dominate. Now, it's not a big area of high pressure sitting across us all week. It does tend to weaken, especially around the middle of the week, and that will allow a few showers to develop. But as we go towards the end of the week, another area of high pressure does move back in. And again, keeping things dry, it looks like, into next weekend. Certainly Tuesday is dry for the most part. It's looking a bit cloudy across eastern areas early on, but that cloud and mist should move back to the coast. Elsewhere, it's generally blue skies all the way. Just a small chance of a shower over the Channel Isles. It will be quite grey in Shetland, and as a result here, temperatures are going to struggle in the, well, teens at best. But elsewhere, it's looking like mid to high 20s inland, a little bit fresher on some coasts where there will be sea breezes. UV levels will again be high or very high, so don't forget the sunscreen. Wednesday's a similar story. Again, we could start with some mist and low cloud in the east. A greater chance of seeing one or two showers, a bit more cloud bubbling up perhaps on Wednesday, but again, they'll be very isolated. The vast majority dry and fine, with those temperatures again above average in the mid to high 20s once more. Thursday, by this stage, the high pressure has kind of weakened. There's a weather front trying to work into northern Scotland, and without that high pressure keeping things completely dry, perhaps just one or two more showers dotted around on Thursday. But again, most places start the day with plenty of sunshine. There's that weak weather front just bringing a bit more cloud and maybe a few showers in the far north of Scotland. But as I say, for most, it's another dry and fine and very warm day. Again, perhaps not quite as hot as it was on Thursday last week, but we're still looking at mid-20s, upper 20s in some places. Again, if that's too hot for you, the coast is a good place to head, and also the beach is a good place to head to get away from the high or very high pollen count. Friday, again, it's more of the same. Perhaps one or two scattered showers here and there. Northern Scotland, maybe one or two dotted around elsewhere, but it will just be one or two. Really, most places still looking dry and very warm. And with that high pressure then building back in from the west and dominating, it looks like, through the second half of Friday and into the weekend, well, it doesn't look like there's much rain in the forecast. Even as we head into next week, the weather looks set fair. More dry and fine weather to come, with light winds as well, so feeling pretty hot again at the weekend. More information on all of that, obviously, we'll keep you updated throughout this week, but there's always much more UV levels and also on pollen levels on the Met Office website.